What flavor is that?
Strawberry lemonade? Frozen. So I can't even finish that shit. My teeth are mad cold.
The body armor is so good.
Body armor good.
Body armor. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
Welcome to RGTP, where we talk about what real guys talk about.
This is another episode of the Real Guy Talk podcast, episode 11. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriend, tell everybody we out here. Let's go, baby.
Live in the flesh, baby.
Live in the flesh.
This week we're going to start it off with, tonight is the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight. How are you guys feeling about that? This fake ass scripted fight that nobody's gonna win,
I'm not both of them.
or is a win, or the win's not gonna count on either one of their records, or the win or the loss isn't gonna count, and the only way one of them is gonna win is if the other one gets knocked out in 8 3-minute rounds.
I've been working on my uppercuts recently, right?
Yeah.
So I know for a fact I just beat both their ass.
So pretty much you heard it here first. Jake Paul and Logan Paul, we're calling you out. That's it.
I'll maybe do it for like a slight 2 mil, 3 mil. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I think about it. But like, other than that, honestly, you're gonna have to hit my manager.
You can contact my people.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come on.
Hey, I'm the people.
Jake.
I'm the people. Come contact me. We'll get it down, you know, get the paperwork through.
Yo, I want Jake. You got Logan?
All right, bet.
Say less.
I want Mayweather too. Actually, same time. Both of them in the ring.
You want Mayweather too?
Both of them niggas. Yeah, Mayweather's old as shit.
See, Mayweather, I don't want to fight Mayweather.
Them the oldest hell.
Add a bear
Logan's
too,
crazy.
right? Add a bear to the fight too, and you'll take it, huh?
Help the bell.
Yeah.
Damn.
Floyd's gonna take one of those half steps at you when you're gonna shit your pants. Like,
Hell no.
one of these.
Hit the duck.
Yeah.
That'd
Fuck
be
no.
funny as shit if I see Trey's big ass ducking.
Floyd's a little boy. That man's like 5'4".
That man can't even reach you.
You
I
literally
don't even
can't.
think he can reach your
You
face.
can't. If we were to fight, it's like literally unfair. They call me a bully, but he's like 50-0 or some shit.
I'm dead.
Whatever.
But he's like 50-0. His hands are legally weapons, but
Yeah,
I'm a
facts.
bully.
Hey, but real
Big
talk.
Cesar. Yeah,
Real
I know
talk.
you want to talk about this shit. You
Yeah.
like this. You like this.
Floyd's gonna knock the hell out
I
Logan
really
Paul.
fucking hope so.
Yo, let's bet 20 on it.
Yo, we could bet 20. You saw what happened to a Big Show last
What?
time, bro? No, nice little uppercut.
That's a good argument.
That's a good argument. Hey, they're both scripted, you know. But I think for sure, Logan, Mayweather didn't sign no money to lose anything, so he's for sure gonna knock him out. And I think Logan Paul said that dude got anger problems, and it's true, bro. He's gonna kill that man in the ring, no cap.
Hope so, bro.
I have
Woodley
no
got a
comment
fight.
about this.
Woodley and
It'll
Jake
probably
Paul.
end soon. Good luck.
What do you think's winning?
Who do I think's winning?
Yeah.
Not the fans.
Man,
Not the
a fact.
fans.
That's a fact.
Did you see what Mayweather said about boxing? They asked him what does he mean to boxing still, and he said that he is boxing. And I just want to say, cannot disagree, because everyone always says the greatest of all time, Floyd Mayweather. Everyone's always trying to get a fight with him because they know that's a big contract right there. That's the reason he's still fighting at 50, because everyone knows he's still money bags.
Oh yeah, that's a cash money fight. That's literally the guy you want to fight to hit your payday.
And he literally said that before everybody, he was out there with the cars and the girls and the money and everything showing out, and now that's what everybody's doing.
MTM, baby. That shit's been around the longest.
He's out here.
I think it's mad funny how like Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they all figured out they're all trying to be like Conor in a way, or like they talk mad shit, and that's how you get the big payday, because that's what Conor would did Khabib, and that's what Conor
get the eyes and the attention.
That's what Conor did, and that's why Conor is the richest man in the UFC, bro. That's why he got the big fights. That's why he sold the pay-per-views, and I think that's everyone's trying to be like that now. It's crazy.
They're confident.
That's why I like the pause.
They're confident, you know?
It's funny to me.
Everyone likes conflict, and they know how to incite conflict.
Gotcha hat.
Right.
The only difference with the Pauls is that they're not confident, bro. They just talk this shit to get that money. They're not confident, bro. I swear. Hey,
I would think
They
they're
are,
confident.
they're
If they're
confident.
like,
You don't
yo,
talk
I'll
shit if
step
you're
in
not
a
confident.
ring with Floyd Mayweather.
I would step in. Honestly, me, I
No, you
myself would
No, you
step in the ring with Floyd.
Who the fuck you wouldn't?
One punch knockout, give me 50 mil. I'll take it, bro. Give me. Why wouldn't I? You know what I'm saying? Floyd already said he made 30. I can make at least a mil fighting Floyd. Just saying.
I'm dead.
Logan Paul got a podcast, right? I was listening to it the other day. He's actually very confident that he's gonna win.
This man thinks he's gonna beat Floyd Mayweather's ass.
He's gonna win. That's what he's saying. Like he's gonna win. And like
I don't doubt him. I mean, my man's what, like 6 feet taller, you know, got 400 more pounds on him or something.
Bro.
You know, he's way bigger than Floyd, bro.
There's a weight limit. It
Bro,
was like
David and the
190
Goliath is the perfect story for this. It don't
it's like
matter.
190 weight limit.
Is there a weight limit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen there was a weight limit on it. It was like the most
yeah.
would be.
Logan can only cap out at like 190, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
exactly.
but they
what it
weighed
was.
in already,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like,
in at 190.
yeah. So, and what was Mayweather?
140.
Yeah, he was
Christ,
Yeah.
he's still got 50 pounds.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
But-
like that.
He's got
I'm
that
like-
speed, man, and he's got the defense.
Mayweather.
So
They call Mayweather a runner, but it's not running.
He's a runner. He's
It's-
a track
He got nice. He's odd.
You know those videos they released though? Like
Him boxing?
Yeah, Logan was like training, you know what I'm saying, doing his shits, dodging, and then like when Mayweather put his up, you could like just see the difference in experience. Like Mayweather
yeah.
just mad fast, like reflexes on 100, you know what I'm saying? Logan is just kind of moving a little slow. But I think that weight difference can be a lot. Like everybody's saying
Those
that
hits.
like Floyd is gonna knock him out, but like what if Floyd can't knock him out? You know what I'm saying? Like what if he got that chin?
The
Yeah,
Rocky chin.
yeah.
The Rocky
What if he
chin.
got that chin, bro? What if Lloyd? I said Lloyd. Logan. What if Logan got that chin?
I'm gonna tell you right now, boy. Mayweather's been fighting before we were born, bro. That experience is just too much. And honestly, if you see Mayweather in his fights, bro, he's a defense first. That man knows how to dodge a punch, and he
yo,
knows how to dish it too.
yeah, his defense is his thing. So he's gonna guard whatever Logan throws, and then he's just gonna counter. He knows how to throw a counter punch. So
The only
it's like you said with the uppercut.
Hmm.
One good uppercut can knock somebody bigger than you out. Like even if he is stupid amount heavier than him, one uppercut. Cesar knows about those uppercuts.
The only difference between this fight and all the other fights that Mayweather has been in is that this fight won't come down to an agreement with the cards at the end. You know what I'm saying? So his counters and his little taps and the shit that he does, it's not gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no
And
there's
no
not gonna be
counter
a score.
punches will matter.
Oh, not.
It will matter.
They'll
It might not have
definitely-
an official winner,
I shouldn't have said they
no
won't matter.
judges,
I should have said
but
they
he
won't
get
matter. They're not gonna
5
give him
counter
scores.
punches. Yeah.
Because those punches are eventually gonna wear him down. You know what I'm saying? Wear Logan down. So it's like until he connects really well, it's just I don't know.
I'm
Trey was saying.
I'm telling you, Floyd's an experienced boxer, bro. That counter, I don't care how tall you are, how big you are, a hit from Floyd is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. And if Floyd don't get touched, and Logan Paul, all those fucking paws, bro. Goddamn. But if they just keep taking those damn punches, that shit's gonna hurt.
You
If
think the
this man's
experience
small,
will
he's
help him?
quick. For sure. And he's gonna use his size to the advantage. I'm talking Logan. Yeah, Logan definitely got the advantage in size, but I swear the power level, it's right there. They're both pretty much the same. I guarantee the power level's right there.
I'm dead.
Trey says Jake's dead.
We gonna Jake's getting rocked.
They gotta fight Woodley.
Trey says Jake's dead. I hope
He's
so,
fighting
bro.
Woodley.
Honestly, like
So I mean, we gotta wait and see. Woodley literally says he wants to take him out of combat sports. Like he wants to.
he's
So
gonna
beat his
force
ass.
it on him.
So I really
Hey.
wonder.
I'm gonna agree with Trey. Yo, Jake is dead.
You think so? You think Woodley's gonna put it on for the people?
Hell yes.
I don't know.
So,
I saw Woodley's last fight. That man needs to hurry up and retire already.
Fight to
when is that fight? In July, right?
Yeah, I think so.
July or August.
July, one of them. But I saw Woodley's last fight, bro. That man needs to retire. If he gets knocked out by Jake Paul, Boy,
Oh,
Ron Woodley says Paul is gonna be the easiest fight of his career.
yeah, bro. I
That
hope
nigga's a beast, bro. Look at him.
Former welterweight champion, right?
Oh,
Former
yeah,
welterweight
listen, we not
champion
thinking about
in the
Ben,
UFC.
okay? And Ben
you know?
came in like a sack of potatoes,
Yo,
man.
but Ben looked like shit.
Ben came in looking horrible,
Ben
bro.
don't look like that.
Ben's never been nice, bro. That man just got media hype behind him and got in the UFC. That man has been trashed since day one. You saw what Masvidal did to him. Knocked him out in 3
Ben?
seconds.
Oh yeah,
Yes, Ben. Ben's ass.
That
You
was
take Prime Ben is ass compared to every UFC fighter, and then you put him against Jake Paul, retired with a belly.
With a belly. That
Tyron-
belly is big.
Tyron Woodley stays fit, bro. That man is going to knock him out.
I think it's more exciting the Jake Paul fight because like Jake talks more shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Jake talks mad
Like-
shit.
Logan talks his shit here and there, but it's like shit that you expect. Like you,
Yeah, Logan's not like trying to egg nobody on. He's
Yeah.
just talking shit.
He just trying to
Jake's
talk
trying
shit, like,
egg niggas on.
if it's another grown man talking shit to you, you're gonna say what you say back. You know what I'm saying? That's not really shit talking. It's just kind of
Yeah, I will say they're good at talking shit, but Jake takes the crown out of
Yeah.
everybody. I mean knows how to talk shit. I'll give it to him.
That man got
he's-
the whole world not on his side.
He keeps fighting. He keeps fighting these old retired people. I don't know what point you're trying to prove at this point. I don't know how you're trying to tell me professional fighter when you fighting Nate Robinson and an old ass Ben Askren. I don't know who you're trying to fool and a YouTuber too.
39, about to be 40.
You
He's
trying to
pretty
tell him
old
to
too.
fight you?
Like he's literally trying to fight like he's twice his age.
Yeah, but my man's still fit, bro. I'm like in the UFC, he'll die against anybody else. He's straight. That's my opinion.
The Paul brothers won't ever go to the UFC.
I think it was
Boxing
either
and MMA are two completely different things. Two
yeah.
completely different things.
Yeah, I think it's one of them. I forgot which Paul brother, but one of them said that they were gonna do MMA or just one MMA fight in their career.
Oh,
Just one.
Book it. Logan's versus Diaz's. That's it. Book it now.
yeah. I bet you next
That would be great.
the Paul brothers.
Yikes.
Did they get in the booth?
I'm thinking the Paul brothers get in the booth after this. I'm
Drop some
calling it.
tracks.
Drop some dishes.
I'm calling it right now because if they make anything that's even slightly decent, their rap
Oh,
career is going up. Their rap career is going up. They could,
They're
The
gonna
shit
start
about-
rap battling.
maybe
Maybe start battle rap. Yeah.
Breaking
All
shit.
right.
The Paul brothers.
put it on TikTok. They might hit. They might hit like Lil Baby and Lil Durk. This new album. How you guys feeling about that? I'm gonna go with Cesar. I wanna hear yours first.
Oh no.
How you feel about
Oh,
that?
you want to hear
Baby
mine?
and Lil Durk?
4, 3, you're the 4. Not my
Yo,
style.
be
Not my
realistic.
vibe.
Be realistic.
Damn, you guys are like me. God, yo, chill, bro.
Your feelings? Oh.
Oh, damn.
Damn, my bad. You know, but I listened to the album. There's 2 songs I like, "Who I Want" and "Rich Off Pain" with Rod Wave. I like those 2 songs a lot. But I've been hearing rumors. Album of the year. I'm here to deny it. J. Cole still got the title. But I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10 in my opinion. It was a good one.
Mamba.
I'm gonna go with a 7. Lower than Cesar. Shocking. Yeah, I mean,
Very
Cesar is Cesar. But no, like I was listening to it, and it's like I told Cesar earlier. Every song I was like, okay, that was good. And then the next one I was like, okay, that was good. Nothing really like stood out to me
That's great.
as great, yeah. Like they were all good songs that I listened to, and I would say "Who I Want" is one. If I was to pick a song, it was probably that one that stood out the most. I would say it was a good album. Trey, I know you're probably disappointed in everything. 'Cause, yeah, we know, we know. You can go last because we know about you. Yeah,
I'm gonna go last. I'll go last. Jeremy.
I'll take the lead here. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So 9.5 out of 10. Very close to 10 for me. I just didn't like every single song. It's probably like 2 songs I didn't like. Favorite song on the list is "Still Running" with Meek Mill. That's the hottest feature on the track, I think. I like the Rod Wave song too, like Cesar did. It was like
Did you really? Was it your
No, not
style?
anymore. Not
Aww.
anymore. Nope. Hate that song completely. Song sucks. Sorry.
Mhm.
Nah, I liked it. But yeah, pretty solid 9.5, almost 10 for me. I really liked it. Could definitely be album of the year. I see it. I agree with Trey.
I could see it as well. Honestly,
it.
I will say that I could see it.
Yeah, for sure. J. Cole, album of the year.
When I talk about J. Cole, weirdo. I'm on Jeremy's number wave. I'll give it a 9, but I am on Cesar's wave of not quite album of the year. Me personally, I enjoyed J. Cole's and DDG's a little bit more, personally. But this was still a 9 for sure. I enjoyed it. I gave it like, so it came down to 8-5 in favor of Baby, with like 5 songs that I really couldn't decide which one did like the most work. So like realistically, it did kind of even out all the way through, all the way around. It was a good album. The only feature that I want to say I wasn't the most fond of was actually the Travis Scott one. I really didn't like that song that much. It wasn't that great for me, especially when I
Agreed.
see the artist on it. And I really think that song should be so much better with the 3 of them on it.
Yeah.
But the beat feature was great. How It Feels always reminds me of Fugazi every time I hit the beat. That's really what I think of. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite songs too. That was a good album though. I'll definitely give it a good album. But I think it's because I give Dirk closer to like an 8 out of 10, like on a personal artist, where I'd give Baby like a 10 out of 10. So they kind of meet somewhere in the middle.
I hear it.
I feel like there's a lot to say. Wow. All right. First off, I just gotta say 10 out of 10 for me personally, and it's just because that's an album that I feel like more speaks to the genre of music that I listen to the most. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely see album of the year. And if this isn't album of the year, the only thing that could top it is if one of those two drop another album. That's how I feel. That's it. Like I'm not going with J. Cole. Absolutely no. Like yeah, you can go back to the previous episode and see how I feel about J. Cole because I'm not really doing that right now. But the Lil Baby, Lil Durk album, I never really listened to albums through and through. You know what I'm saying? I never really listened to the whole album. I was compelled to listen to that whole album. And I really want to say there was only about like 2 songs I didn't like. And that happens to be the Travis Scott feature and the Young Thug feature. For some reason, those songs just didn't hit to me.
Young Thug feature was bad.
Yo, those songs just didn't hit to me. You know what I'm saying? I heard them and I was like, they really put this on the album? Like crazy.
Like you
know
see
what
the
I'm
3 of
saying?
them together, and you're like, yo, it should be fire.
It's supposed to be
Should
fire.
be.
Yeah, I think we all agree on that Travis Scott song.
Yeah,
it wasn't a good song. Like,
that one missed.
They gotta rethink about that shit. If they ever do a deluxe, they gotta never put that shit.
Take that shit off.
Yeah, take that shit right off. But I listened to like most of the songs. I feel like, all right, so the album was split like 50-50 with that melodic type, like the way Lil Durk is with like the let's sing a song, you know what I'm saying? Like be melodic.
Love.
And then you got Lil Baby with the trap shit. And like they split the album 50-50. They mixed it perfectly, I feel like, and like I feel like that's slept on. And they also didn't go to the craziest like beat maker for the craziest beats. That's another thing. I feel like they slid on every song that they had together, and the beats weren't even that great. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like that's something that also has to be looked at. Like y'all know James Harden is an executive producer on that album.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna make
that
money
was
off
one of the
shit.
ones
Yeah,
that
I
Harden
recorded
was
him
doing.
in his studio.
Yep.
Yeah.
When
Yes,
Lil Baby
sir.
was like, "I'll be in what he say? He be in James Harden's house."
All in Houston in the mix.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, 10 out of 10 for this album. I understand why you guys wouldn't put 10 out of 10 and why you wouldn't say it was album of the year, but I don't think
it's up
anybody else is getting album of the year other than these guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of them might drop another album this year, and everybody's gonna be like, "All right, they did it again." You know what I'm saying? And that's just how that's gonna go.
Real quick, with you saying that, I think Cesar and Lewis have a point. J. Cole does have a chance just because he has an army of fans, like a literal army of fans that can get him to, have album with. I'm just put that out there. But I do agree. This could be it. It'll be a good battle.
Okay.
But
I really do.
Yeah, Polo G got.
Yo, you know, that was also another thing I thought about. They did not get Polo G for no
I thought that was
features.
not a
weird too.
single one.
Not
for sure.
one
That was-
feature, nigga.
not
They did
one.
Three-Headed
Yeah.
Goat, and that song.
Three-Headed Goat is fantastic.
Still hit.
Fantastic.
You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, yo, Three-Headed Goat is a fire ass
Polo G, Hall of Fame, next album. Nicki's on there. Lil Durk's on there. Scory's on there. Rod Wave, Roddy Rich, and there's a couple other features that are going to be on it. They already dropped like the preview list, and that I would say would have a chance to be better than this. I really would give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot, but I don't see it. I don't see it. Like the chemistry that Lil Baby and Lil Durk have now is like
On some gunner shit that he had when he started.
yeah, it's wild because like people like they said, the voice and the hero, people are really seeing them like that. You know what I mean? Like they're like, yo, I want to be like Lil Baby and Lil Durk. And these men are preaching about how to get out of the horrible situation you're in. Like you could be rich like us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're telling us. Like stop killing people, stop doing dumb shit. And that's the sort of thing we need to hear from rappers because everybody says rappers are the reason that violence happens or like people do drugs and shit like that. But like, bro, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like music.
It's the rapper's influence.
It's the rapper's influence. So, you know, listening to these guys like pour their heart out on the mic, tell us what the hell they go through and how to get to where they're at. Good for the peoples.
They're trying to be good influence.
Good for the people. 10 out of 10, man.
9.5. Close to 10. I'll give it a 9.7
Well
if that
spoken.
didn't sound weird.
Yes. Well spoken.
Preach it.
You like that?
Yeah, that was great. I think that should just be clipped, be its own little thing right there.
Put me on TikTok, man. Put me on TikTok. Somebody got to make an account for the pod. Follow us on TikTok, man.
Moving on from music, we're going straight to the NBA. Tonight, Game 7, Clippers versus Mavericks. We'll see. It's winner go home. Clippers got home advantage. There haven't been a single home win yet. Hopefully, you know, I've been preaching the Clippers in this podcast. I've been saying Rondo's going to lead us to the promised land. Kawhi pulled out
I gotta
45.
cut you off. I'm sorry. I have to cut him off because yesterday, this man, I want this all to be left in. This man yesterday spoke into existence the Clippers' demise. This man spoke it into existence, right? We're chilling in the party. And this man says, yo, Chase, tomorrow or Sunday when the Mavericks win, and he says, no. This man spoke it into existence. I want that to be known.
It's over. Luka's going to have 45, 12, and 9. And he's just pandemic P is going to come to lose. And Kawhi is going to try.
It's all on Cesar. It's all on him. All the Clipper fans out
look
there
at
get
Kawhi
mad
at the end of the game
right
like
here. Get mad at him right here.
Hey, if the Mavericks somehow do miraculously win tomorrow, or today, if they win today, Mavericks front office, you know where to find me. You know where I be at. I've spoken in here. I know it's a lot of head coach movement going around the league. If you need a new one, I'm here for you. Luka, you're welcome. I did it for you. But
Why don't you go for the Celtics job, huh?
I want to, honestly, Brad, you just got promoted. I would love it. I'll fill in the shoes. Trust me. I know how to run a lineup. I swear to God, I'll run the best 5-hour lineup you ever seen in your life. I swear to God. I'll put it in
They'll
the
run
zone.
in the huddle, and Jason Tatum will look at you and say, "Give me the fucking ball." You're like, "All right, everybody, get the fuck out the way."
JT's ball to JT. And then
Hey,
you know
what about the
Jalen Brown,
Trailblazers?
JB Brown, and that nigga's going to be like,
Hey.
who are you talking to?
He's gonna be like,
Cesar, what's your pitch to become the Trailblazers head coach? Go ahead.
Nah, I don't want to be the Blazers. You know,
Wow.
You don't want to get
You've
Dame
been
help.
on this podcast for 2 months all about Dame, and you won't take the job.
I don't want to be responsible if Dame never gets a chip. I don't want to do it for.
You're the
Hey,
worst.
wait, time out. We're back on my. If I ever got the Celtics head coach job, I'm gonna tell Brad Stevens, look him in the eye. I'm not taking this job if I don't get Rondo back home. If he's not here with me, I don't want this job.
I'm dead.
Hey,
Rondo
it's
probably
over.
don't even want to go back to the Celtics.
Shut up. Yes, he does.
Why?
Because I'm gonna be there retiring his number. That's why.
I really wonder where Rondo's gonna end up if the Clippers do lose.
Oh, he's out for sure. So is Kawhi.
Retired?
I mean, he tried.
I doubt it.
He
Can you
tried.
not do this
Like,
to me?
almost
I already
a
had this
basketball
man do this yesterday when he spoke that shit. Can we not talk about the Clippers potentially losing, man? Please.
Oh,
It's too many times, too many years in a row where it's just tragedy.
who here thinks Damian Lillard's leaving?
I want to say
doubt it.
yeah. I really do.
I want to say he won't leave, but I want to see him go somewhere that will love and appreciate him. Is all I'm gonna say.
You put
I'm
out
here-
that cryptic Nipsey Hussle quote.
Hold on. Time out. Chase, the Blazers love and appreciate that man. They already said you get to pick our next head coach. He said
I hear it, but they have done him dirty so long. If they can get defense in that team, he's fine.
Yeah,
But
nah, for sure. Enes Canton cannot go.
that's what I meant by love and appreciate him.
I know.
You can be happy someone's going off for your team and love them, right? But if you're not getting them any help, what are you doing?
I think Dame Dolla's gonna die in Portland. He's gonna pull Kobe, 20 years in Portland, never leaving.
For me, it's that cryptic tweet. The cryptic Nipsey Hussle quote that he tweeted is just weird. You know,
Hey, don't get it. Hey, that's all for a paycheck though. That's all. You know, he saw what I tweeted. I'm willing to go. They won't call his bluff. All right, don't give him that man that paycheck.
Go. It's time for Milwaukee to pull the trigger on just one more big trade, and that's it.
Milwaukee's good. They got what they need.
Middleton, Dante,
They need another three-point
DiVincenzo,
shooter.
and whatever fucking picks you have left,
They
and
don't.
whatever player other than Drew and Giannis that Portland wants. That's
What is-
it. Middleton,
If they could have
DiVincenzo,
got
all
that
your
trade for
picks left,
Bogdanovich,
for Damian Lillard.
and any other player they want. Whatever Middleton, DiVincenzo, one other player, whatever picks you have left for
Kawhi's
Dame.
going to the Warriors.
Middleton is dying with the Bucks. That man is
that's how you
never
get-
ever
I'm
leaving.
with this trade. I'm with Damian and Giannis teaming up together. Oh, dude, that would be. Oh
They-
my God! Yeah, that
I'm
would be
telling
great.
you, if Damian Dollar and Giannis team up, it is not enough to win a championship. They need a team around them. The Bucks have the team. Don't break that team up. All you need, honestly, all the Bucks need, probably add one more efficient scorer off the
Bogdanovich.
bench.
I'll
That's it, yeah.
Bogdanovich.
I'll take Damian Lillard over
Yeah.
Chris Middleton though.
You know they should have had Bogdanovich.
I think anyone would, but in a system where the system the Bucks have right now, I wouldn't take Dame Dollar. I wouldn't. I would keep that system they got. That's a winning system. Middleton is nice. I don't care what you.
Lost, though.
I cannot.
Middleton is a
this man
superstar.
Had like jumped off the Damian Lillard bandwagon
He
so
jumped off that
fast.
shit so
Whoa,
quick.
whoa, I've never jumped off the bandwagon. Don't get it twisted. Damian Lillard has been one of my favorite top 3 since he's came in the league for me. Rondo, Dame Dollar, and give me AD. Top 3. I'm in that bandwagon to die. Don't get it twisted. I love Dame Dollar. He's a perfect fit in Portland because that's where that man's gonna stay and die. Same thing with Giannis and
That
Middleton.
you
Stay
wouldn't
and
want to
die.
see him go try to get a rig with Giannis. What a fan you are.
Right.
What do you mean, what a fan? Yo, I want a ring that's homegrown, bro. You know how beautiful. Huh? What you mean? You don't want to see a
Cesar, your last Celtics ring wasn't homegrown.
who won Rondo drafted there, Paul Pierce drafted there. That's homegrown. That's all I care
Drafted to
about.
the Suns and then traded to the Celtics.
This
They
man,
never put on the uniform.
Wrong.
that was funny. Like he lives there. Like he's dying with Portland. Yo, you're crazy.
Because
I'm all for the trade. Get
Damian
Dame out of
Lillard's
there.
leaving.
Get Dame out of there. Get
I
him.
don't know
Get
where.
him to a better. Get him to because I know
Send him to the Knicks.
this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna fucking trade for Kevin Love. Watch. That trade that's been supposedly has to go down for years that they've been waiting on is gonna happen this offseason. And
What's
they
it?
for Kevin Love. They've been thinking about trading for Kevin Love for like the last 3 years.
I'd rather see
gonna
Kevin go
happen.
to the Jazz.
It's gonna happen.
I've never been a fan of NBA stars chasing rings. I've never been a fan of that. You give me a vet, old retired player, yeah, go ahead. But I've never been a fan of Damian Dollar, a franchise player, leaving to go get a ring. Wait 5 more years until your little wash, and then it's like, okay, you know what, go to you get it. If Derrick Rose wanted to leave right now, the Knicks, and go chase a ring, I'll praise it. Go ahead. Bucks, leave Giannis with the Bucks, Dame with the Blazers. The Bucks, they just lost their game to the Nets yesterday. I think James Harden's injury is definitely gonna hurt them for sure. 100% is gonna hurt the Nets, but without James Harden, KD and Kyrie still carry. That's just kind of crazy to me. But I think I've been saying it all year. If any team has the best chance to beat the Nets, it's the Bucks. They got the defense, they got the offense. They just need to be better on defense. I did not see that last game. Last game, they were not good. Last game, it was close. It was very close. Bucks got momentum. Nets got momentum. Bucks got momentum. Switch back and forth until the Nets just ran away with it. Until they just fucking ran away with it.
And you know why?
Why? Go ahead.
Because Blake Griffin.
Yo,
Because of Blake Griffin. What Blake Griffin did in that first game is exactly what he needs to do this entire series. He had 18 and 13?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Don't forget about
Right.
superstar
He was
Chris
dunking.
Middleton.
He was dunking.
That man was dunking.
He was shooting
going-
threes.
He was shooting
Shooting
threes.
threes.
Going for loose balls.
So much better than Chris Middleton.
Everything was there. Everything was there for Blake Griffin. And
Blake Griffin-
I don't think it's coming back. I think it's a 1-game thing. Don't get me wrong. I think that's the reason
It's
the
gonna
Nets ran.
continue.
Nah, that's the
It
reason.
is.
That's the reason the Nets ran away with it. They underestimated Blake Griffin. They're gonna adjust. The Bucks are gonna adjust. They're gonna clean that shit up.
Yeah, focus more on Blake Griffin so Kyrie and KD can do what they need to do. Go ahead.
I saw one play real quick. I saw one play. Motherfuckers double team Blake Griffin at the 3-point line. I'll tell you, they weren't ready, but they're gonna be ready. They're gonna be ready.
Superstar Chris Middleton needs to step it up.
Yeah, my thing for the game yesterday. I don't think the Nets really ran away with it. And the defense wasn't horrible. They definitely can play a little better defense, but it was their offense that killed them. Their offense fucking annihilated. They went 6 for 30 at the 3-point line. 6 for 30. 6 for 30. That's how you lose games.
It Bucks.
If they would have hit 3 more threes, they would have won the game. They only lost by 7 points. 8 points?
Nah, hey, don't get it twisted. I know it's only 8, but like everyone put in their trash with like 4 minutes left when they were up 20.
Yeah, but that's not a runaway. That's not a runaway game to me. 8 points is not a runaway game.
Once you put in your trash players, the trash players get minutes, and it's 20 points, 4 minutes left. That's a runaway game. Everyone knows they ain't coming back. That's why you put that one up in.
I wouldn't say it's a runaway game. I'm sticking to that for me.
The only reason it was an 8-point loss is because those Bucks trash players, they want to get a bigger paycheck. That's why they said, "This is my trash moments. I gotta be a star of it."
What if in that 4 minutes when the trash players were in, they cut the lead to 3 and they put all the starters in, and Chris Middleton came and banged a 3, tie game, OT.
But what I'm telling
relatively
you,
trash,
game?
they would shit on all of us.
But what I'm telling you right there,
like,
did the Nets come back? Did the starters come back in the game? No, because they knew it was over. They knew it was over. That's why. It's like, we ain't coming back. Don't waste your energy.
I think Jerry makes a good point, bro. If they shot better, they would have won.
Thank you.
That's it.
You can say that with
And
any
they
team.
definitely would have won.
Yeah, you could literally say that with any team. Any
Yeah,
team.
but like nigga 6 for 30 is kind of crazy.
Trey
From
knows
the
the
box.
box. Trey
From
knows
the
the thing
box.
about niggas missing.
It for sure is, but that's back to the momentum thing I was talking about. It was close back and forth. The Bucks cannot shoot. The Nets were keeping it there, or they were keeping their lead. They had like a 5-point lead for like 10 minutes.
For like the whole fourth quarter, yeah.
I will say they did a good job keeping it close when they could only score 2s. Like that game was close for a while, but then the 2s just weren't adding up, and the Nets and their 3s were.
They were
Yeah.
That's what it was. So
Yeah.
yes, if they shoot better, yeah, they probably win, or it's closer. But like Cesar said, that's any game. If we go back to 2 games ago with the Mavericks and Clippers real quick, like what was it, game 5? We were up and then we just fell apart. You know, any team can go either way. But the Nets won that first game. At first, it was a blowout. The Bucks made it closer. That's all it was. It was a blowout. They got it closer. That's all it is.
I will say I agree with Lewis. You know, superstar Chris Middleton gotta come out, baby. That man gotta come out. Hey, you give them if he shoots 50%, Bucks are taking it. I'm still keeping my prediction Bucks in 5. I know that the Bucks know what changes that needs to be done. So full faith.
Shit, might have to drop mine from 7.
Full faith. Full faith. Bucks in 5. I'm keeping it there. But, sticking.
The thing too is with this James Harden injury, it hasn't been fully released on what it is yet. I don't think, but it was a hammy. You know what I'm saying? He was touching his hammy, so it's like that could be another Joel Embiid situation where he's a slight tear or a hairline,
Something like that.
a hairline fracture or some shit, and he's out there playing 18 minutes tonight, landing on his bad foot and everything like it ain't hurt. Bad leg, sorry.
That's playoff basketball, baby.
It's playoff basketball until he does what KD did.
Hey, I will say.
Okay, can we not speak that into existence?
Yeah.
It's hard to watch this game. All right.
I don't want it to happen, but it can. I didn't want it to happen to KD. I didn't want it to happen to Clay. I didn't want it to happen to D Rose. I don't want it to happen to nobody. Nobody wants it to happen unless you really don't like that team. But it's still bad to wish injuries upon people.
Hey, I don't think Harden's coming back for the series. I don't see it. The Nets are good too good.
They don't
to risk
need him
it.
to. They don't need him.
It depends on this next game. Really,
the thing that took him out of the game, that was the same injury that took him out for 20 games. That was the same leg, same play, same everything. So I don't got high hopes for James Harden, honestly. If I were the Nets, I'll start drawing my playbook without him. I'll get ready for that.
You could even do what AD tried to do. You can come and try to play and last 5 minutes into the first quarter.
Hey, they're out of the playoffs. We're not talking about them.
Officially,
all right.
They're
out.
Yeah, the Phoenix Suns shitted on them.
How about
Devin
them
Booker?
They are out. But before we get to them being out, this Hawks 76ers game, the 76ers being down 20 at halftime, that's crazy. I did not see that coming, even with Embiid. Like, I didn't think he was playing, and I still thought it'd be a better game than this.
He got like 17 points, and they're still down.
And Trae Young has 25 at half, and it's his fourth, half where he's had 20 plus, second in the league right now.
Yeah, that man's
Trae Young is cooking.
That man's a villain.
Power Trae.
Yeah.
He's a villain.
I said it. I tweeted it. I'll say it again. Philly Hawks, best series. Series 2. I'm speaking into existence. I'm telling you, these Sixers are caught off guard. They got the second best defense in the NBA. Game 2, boy, they're gonna come out. Boy, are they gonna come out. All I'm saying.
So what makes this game right now, down 20 at the half, better than Nets Bucks down 2 at the half?
And then the Nets Bucks, I think it's just I think Nets Bucks is gonna be clear winner. Like, when it comes down to that, it's gonna be close games, yeah. But I still think the Philly Hawks, they're not as skilled as, it's not as hyped as the Hawks and Sixers. It's not as hyped as that. Their series isn't as hyped as that. But I don't know. I just think the matchups are gonna be good. Defense is gonna be shown. We're gonna see villain Trae Young. We're gonna see the Sixers. Go ahead.
Hand is raised. I just want to help you real quick because I see your point. I see how you could think this could be the best series, right? Because they're getting stomped. You think in game 2, they're going to come out and be like, okay, you're not doing that. We're locking you down. Mm-hmm. So 76ers could take game 2. And then you want to see the Hawks, see what they do to make the adjustments. So I could see where you think this will be the best series, but
you kind of sound like that crazy guy that said that the play-in games are going to be better than some of the playoff games. I don't remember who that was. I don't remember who that was, but yeah,
I don't know.
As a Warriors fan, I'll tell you that. Nah, but I think
sound like that dude.
I want to see. It's gonna be sort of like first round, Knicks and Hawks back and forth shit talking, but the Knicks couldn't get it done. This is gonna be the game 7 we're gonna see. That's my opinion. I think there's gonna be game 7 shit talking back and forth. You got villain Trae Young, comedy Joel Embiid if he's healthy, bro. Boys, those are shit talkers. So
They can
let's
talk
shit
all the
talk
shit
it.
they want down 20.
Hey,
Game's not
and
fun.
like we see when we talk about boxing earlier, shit talkers make entertainment. That's why I think this is gonna be the one. I want to see a game, close game where the Hawks lose and Joel starts making fun of those guys, bro. I want to see that. I want to see Villa Trey Young come out.
Nothing will top Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and Jay Crowder mocking the Lakers with the last 30 seconds left on the clock. Nothing is topping that. Chris Paul sitting there at the free throw line doing the fucking Andre Drummond. Jay Crowder doing the salsa dance.
Scrolling.
That shit. And Devin Booker just talking his shit. So nothing tops that.
Hey, we'll see, man. This is
That shit was great. That was basketball.
This is the same guy that said that nothing's gonna top the play-in. So we'll see
I
what
didn't say
happens,
nothing.
bro. Hey, we'll see what happens, bro.
Hey,
Denver
staying
Phoenix.
on the West real quick.
Denver Phoenix. What's the word?
Phoenix and
Denver
6.
Phoenix. I just want to say I gave the Lakers too much credit.
Me too.
I gave them way too much credit thinking that game was going to a game 7. All right, my bad. That's on me. That's on me.
Real quick, Mamba.
But I will say the Suns in 6 as well.
Real quick, I think it wasn't really we gave the Lakers the credit. We gave LeBron the credit. I gave LeBron
the whole team.
I gave
team
LeBron the
sucked.
credit.
The whole team sucked. Like that's all it is.
Like
and that's all I'll
shit.
say about it. They sucked. They were injured and they sucked. They lost. Bad.
Yeah, I don't blame LeBron that much.
Very bad.
Yeah, as the biggest LeBron hater in this circle right here, bro, I don't blame LeBron. That's just a broken down Lakers team that's hurt. I'm telling you, Lakers, watch out. Next team to blow up because, boy, those fucking role players were some ass. Some fucking booty cheeks.
Bye, Kuzma.
By Kuzma, by Caruso, by everybody. Everyone getting shit.
Maybe not Caruso. I don't know. Caruso.
Everybody getting shit.
As bad as everybody else.
I think if you want to talk about momentum as well, the Suns probably have the best momentum right now.
They just
right. You would think they have the best momentum.
I would think so.
Yeah. I think the Suns have the best.
Stomp the defending champions in round 1.
Stomp the defending champs in 6 games.
I think the Suns for sure have the best momentum, but they're going against an unhealthy Nuggets. They don't got Jamal Murray. I'm taking Suns. I'm taking Suns in 5 or 6, but I'm not expecting much. MVP Jokic is there, but he's not enough. And Gordon is there. He's not Magic Gordon. That nigga he's in a system now, so see what happens. But I'm giving the Suns 5 or 6.
I agree with you. 5 or 6 for the Suns.
We're all in the same boat so far.
Yeah, I didn't see
Lewis?
Do it, Lewis. You know you want to do it.
I'm doing Denver in 6.
He said Denver in 6.
Yeah, I knew you would pick them.
So everyone here but Lewis picks Suns.
Denver and we're all saying Suns and I'd say Suns in 6. You guys are saying 5 or 6.
Yeah,
I said 6.
Denver in 6.
It'll be a close matchup. It will, but I think the Suns have too much.
It's not going to game 7.
Come on, I gotta hear this. Lou, how Nuggets in 6? I want to hear how.
This is gonna be where that Magic Aaron Gordon that you just talked down about.
Where he comes out.
It's time for him and Michael Porter Jr. This is their series.
Michael Porter Jr. is
Portland. I know you're talking about Portland and Dame and all that. That was a cakewalk matchup for them. They kept filing out in their kitchen. Nobody could stop nobody on that team. I know you were saying that team is deep and that team is Portland wasn't. No.
That was the matchup Denver won.
They have just as much momentum because they took care of another MVP candidate. As much as the Suns did just stomp out we took out another good team ourselves, so they're feeling pretty confident. We did it without Jamal Murray. We just beat Dame without our point guard.
That's true.
So I think they have some momentum. I think Jokic is gonna play, and I think this is the series where Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon really start to ball out. And don't be surprised when we hear Austin Rivers' name floating around again that he had a good game or he gave Booker problems or whatever. Because he's another one of them trash-talking guys, too. That he's not going to back down from Jay Crowder and none of them guys. So I think this is going to be a good series.
I would just want to say it. The Austin Rivers pickup was way better than the Aaron Gordon pickup. I'm just going to say that right now. Austin Rivers gave them exactly what they needed when Jamal Murray went down. I think he's gonna be.
Yeah, no,
He's gonna be great for them.
He's
honestly.
a good player. He's way better than
you're hating on Aaron Gordon a lot.
But
Bro,
this is gonna be it. They
Yo,
play a
Lou.
lot of stretch fours and stuff. Once Ayton
Yeah.
gets out the game, you have Kaminsky in there. You better let Aaron Gordon back cut all day. Dunks and layups. Michael Porter
Question
Jr.
for you,
dunks
Lou.
and layups.
Mikal Bridges on Michael Porter. Who guards Michael Porter? I mean, the Suns have good defense. You know, you shrug your shoulder, but that's what we're gonna have to be looking at, right? Like the small forward, you say this is Michael Porter's chance to, you know, take that next step. Mikal Bridges guarding him or Jay Crowder?
Crowder.
I would put Bridges on him.
They'll probably put Bridges on him.
And then Cameron Johnson, I know he's a shooter.
Can't
I
guard
don't
him.
know how his defense is. Is he
Can't
going to be
guard
able to guard Aaron
Can't guard
Gordon?
him.
So Jay Crowder on Aaron Gordon.
Probably. They'll take turns depending.
They'll take, yeah.
But Michael Porter Jr. gonna have that 25, 30-point game. And
Here.
everybody's gonna be like, oh, I see what he can do.
hey, don't be surprised if they hit those motherfuckers in the zone. Just saying.
I hear it.
He's on
Don't be
his zone.
surprised.
I hear it.
Hey, the NBA is not man to man anymore. It's all about zones right now. You see, it worked for the Heat last year, didn't work for them this year, but that's all it is now.
Utah's waiting on the other side, waiting for this outcome
This
of
game
game 7.
tonight, right?
If Clippers beat the Mavericks, I'm telling you, they got the best story for the NBA championship. They gotta go through the Luka bombs, daily Luka bombs, then go through best defense in the NBA, Utah Jazz, just to face either the Suns or the Nuggets in the Western Conference.
Yeah,
And then they gotta face a superstar in the Bucks or the Nets. I'm picking the Clippers. Oh,
Why are we counting the Hawks out here, man? Come on.
No disrespect to Donovan Mitchell. No disrespect to the Jazz and the number 1 seed and the best record in the NBA. But they lose in 6 to whoever wins this series.
Clippers Mavs.
You can't just say that and be disrespectful. You can't just say that and be disrespectful, bro. You can't. If Mavericks win, Jazz are clamping that shit up. Jazz are
clamping that shit up.
They're clamping that shit up.
Explain.
Explain
With who?
with who? You got Rudy Gobert, Bojan Bogdanovic. Who else they got on defense? And
Are any of them better defenders than Paul George or Kawhi Leonard?
No.
any of them? They're better drop down defenders. They're not giving up easy twos. Threes, the Mavericks are going to have to shoot lights out. But drop down, I'm just saying, bro, you got Kawhi on Porzingis, and that man is playing man. The Jazz they got the number 1 defense for a reason. They know how to help. They know how to recover. They know the rotation. I'm telling you, bro, Luka, any team in this playoffs, any series Luka's in, he's getting his Luka bomb. I don't give a fuck. 39-9 every single damn night. It always comes down
Forgot a
to
9.
They're out in
Huh?
6.
I said you forgot a 9. All you said was 39 and 9. That man's averaging 39, 9, and 9. Like, that man does everything.
yeah,
Luka
no,
in 6.
he for sure does everything, but against a first defense Jazz, bro,
They win, yeah.
you can't. You can't.
You can't guard Kawhi either. They're out in 6 regardless.
Here we go.
Play, I'm telling you.
I'll get mine real quick so Trey and Jeremy can. If Mavericks win, which I hope they don't, but God, I will say Jazz in 7. I think the Jazz would beat them. And if the Clippers somehow miraculously make it, taking us in 3. I mean 4.
Oh my God.
I'm joking.
This man said we don't even need them.
I'm joking.
This man said we don't even need them.
I would take us in 6.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Just because I'm gonna take my team, you know, just because.
Respect.
Yeah, my heart wants the Clippers to run through everybody. To be honest.
Mine
So
too.
I'm gonna say Clippers got it.
How many?
6.
6?
Mhm.
Clippers in 6?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Mine too, Trey. I want a Clippers versus Bucks finals. That's all. Wow, my heart.
That'd be
That's all
cool,
I
bro.
want.
Clippers.
Cesar,
Bucks
you can stop
finals,
saying
I
the
was-
Clippers and you can just say you want Rondo to face the Bucks. You know,
You're right.
It's cool.
I want
It's
Rondo.
cool.
Hey, Clippers get eliminated. Rondo going to the Bucks. You know.
Bro, I just want Kevin Durant to cry, so I'd rather him go to the finals actually, and I want
And
him to
then
lose to
lose?
the Clippers. I just want KD to cry. I want him to be so close and then not get it again.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. But if KD gets to the finals, that man's not making the same mistake twice, bro. He's gonna shit on everybody.
Now we'll
He's
see.
gonna shit on
Hey,
everybody.
getting injured isn't a mistake.
He
It
already,
wasn't planned.
he already got carried to one ring.
Hey,
No
my
injury,
man,
they win. I don't care.
don't get it twisted. KD definitely went down noble, but boy, a
Even
healthy
dropped 11
KD,
points in like
healthy
9 minutes.
healthy KD in the finals. You saw what happened with LeBron, bro. That man was cashing in his face. Yeah, that man's gonna kill in the finals if he gets there.
My Kawhi gonna eat that up.
I don't know. This is tough for me. I like the Jazz, and I like the Clippers and the Mavs, but like, I know that what team I like doesn't matter. But the way the Clippers are playing, the way they were playing at the beginning of the series,
Yes.
like ass, bro. It makes me just feel like the Jazz would put them away, but they're getting better, and
No, we're not.
they a little bit, showing a little potential.
I'm not getting
So it's
better.
like,
Kawhi's just carrying on.
I think if the Clippers win tonight and they go on, unfortunately, the Jazz beat them in 6. But if the Mavs,
Damn, you could have given us 7.
nah, I'm giving you 6. If the Mavs win, I think the Mavs win in 6.
Yo, that's
I like
crazy.
it. Different.
That's
A little
crazy.
different. I like it.
That's crazy.
You know why? Because none of us think that the Mavs are going to win tonight. None of us even predicted. Or, okay, you think.
I spoke
it
into
wasn't on your list.
existence.
No, I had the Clippers in 7.
Exactly. So none of us thought the Mavs were going to take this series at all.
I'll
But
give
my
it
Mavs
to.
were my dark horse team.
Yeah,
So,
I've been on the
If they
bandwagon.
take
I've been
this
on it.
series, they're going to have their own sort of momentum. And put it on that, the Jazz have been just kind of chilling for a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they don't have their own momentum, but like, I feel like a break, yeah, they're going to be well rested, but like that break might, like lower their momentum type shit. Like,
And no, the playoffs have been great. I would say they've been better than the play-ins. That's just me though.
sweep, not the sweep,
But it's
not the sweep.
The sweep was beautiful.
The sweep
Uh,
was
Beautiful.
Everybody,
but no, this has been some good playoffs. Like there's been teams that advance. Everybody's all over the Lakers, but they got bounced. And now was it Nick Young? Just real quick, Nick Young tweeted like nobody wants to see the Nets or Bucks versus the Suns or the Nuggets or the Jet. Nobody wants. Why don't people want to see that? Right? Why don't people want to see that? The NBA's they've done good at bumping and boosting like the ratings by certain players, but now they're in a spot where there's no LeBron, there's no Curry.
I know.
Kawhi and Paul George are facing elimination against Luka and Tim Hardaway Jr. Not even Kristaps, Tim Hardaway Jr. Right, and then you got the Hawks right now pushing the Sixers by like 20. Like they made a little run, but they're still hitting their threes. I would love to see a Suns Bucks. That's just me though.
Yeah, no, I hear it. I really do. I would love to see fucking.
I'm glad it's something different, is what I should say.
Like, I know all of you guys seen the meme. It's the first playoffs in 10 years that Curry and LeBron are both no-shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nuts. That's fucking insane. Like, it's going to be 2 different teams and 10 different people on the court that you don't normally see in the finals. That's awesome. It's fucking cool.
I agree.
And you have potential people that have been in the league for 3 years, 2 years, like those people making potential playoff finals runs. It's like you've been in the league for 3 years.
I just want Chris Paul to get a ring.
I would love.
That's all I say. I just want Chris Paul to get a ring so bad. I just want him to get one.
But that's kind of also why I wanted the Trailblazers to win. I want to see Melo and Damian Lillard get a ring. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that ship sailed.
Staying on sports real quick, we had some breaking news earlier, and good God, Julio Jones getting traded to the Tennessee Titans. Now, I know we got 3 people here, and Dan knows who Julio is because he knows football a little bit. But we got 3 people in here that don't really know football.
Whoa,
and I would
know
like
Julio.
just like, huh? What'd you say?
I know Julio Jones.
I know who Julio Jones is.
This man knows who Julio is. You know who Julio is, Trey and Jeremy?
I know who Julio Jones is. Yes.
Okay, this man got traded for a 2nd-round pick, right? And then pick swap, but whatever about that. It's a second for Julio. Julio Jones getting traded for a 2nd-round pick is so disrespectful to every other team that did not try to trade. Maybe they did try to trade for him, but it's a 2nd for Julio Jones, bro.
Yeah,
I don't care that he's in his 30s. I do not care that he's in his 30s. The name Julio Jones alone is enough for you to be like, take my 2nd-round pick. Here you go. And now he's going to a team where Ryan Tannehill, his career has been revived in the system. Derrick Henry has rushed for 2,000 yards in back-to-back seasons? Pretty much, right?
King Henry. That's
Animal. And then they already have a number 1 wide receiver in A.J. Brown. And then they add who?
So that's a
Get
team.
out of my face with this.
Get out of my
face with this. I don't want this. I do want this because I want to see if they can win. They can actually win now, but it's crazy.
Hey, just for my understanding real quick, if you were to compare them to an NBA team, which one would they
The
be?
Titans right now? Oh, that's a good question.
We talking
Which
Nets,
super
or
team
like
would
a
they be?
superstar, or
Nets,
like
Warriors, Heat.
just so I can understand it better.
Does the Suns sound weird to say? Suns?
I would say maybe.
So they're not a super team, you would say?
I would say Julio's like the Chris Paul. Yeah.
Okay. The vet.
The older guy.
The older vet that's going to make the team a little better.
And then you got Tannehill, who he's definitely not Devin. And I wouldn't make him DeAndre either. Crowder? Yeah. Maybe Crowder.
A couple bad years, got to a new coach.
Crowder and Johnson put together.
Something like that.
Then DeAndre Ayton would probably be A.J. Brown. And then King Henry. This man is Devin Booker dropping 40 every single game. Like what he did in that last game, Jeremy, against the Lakers.
Yep, 47.
That first half where he was 6 or 7.
6 for
30 points.
7 for 9 in the first half with 30.
He does that both halves every game.
32, yeah.
That's Derrick. Derrick Henry's a monster.
That's nice. That's fire. That makes me kind of want to watch football a little bit. But
good.
Probably not. I'm definitely going to be looking at Tennessee games. But just a little bit more.
I mean, they got to get their defense right, but this definitely adding to their offense.
They're adding to their defense. You forgot already?
I mean, they struggle a little bit with their defense.
Jenkins from you, signed Bud Dupree. Get Farley for the corner.
Yeah. Farley got back injury, so.
I think he'll be okay. I think they'll figure it out.
I hear
it. This is another episode of the Real Guy Talk podcast in the wraps, episode 11. You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriend, tell everybody we out here, in the wraps. Let's go, baby.
Live in the flesh, baby.
Live in the flesh. Oh, Trey, what's going on, bro? When you wrap this together,
Put in the bucket.
Hey.